Brandon Pajemski, he's had double-doubles in both of the last 2 games with 15 rebounds in both, that representing a career high. Horford over the top for 2.
Small on him. He did the right thing, getting into the paint.
Golden State playing last night, losing at Jalen Wells for 3. That's off. Prosper
with steals. Can they continue their double-digit steal streak going in this game? Or can they get offensive rebounds through hustle on that side? But the possessions will be key.
And they want to see if they can take advantage of Golden State in transition. Golden State was outscored 20-4 in transition points last night. Santos, who had one thing you will notice, both these teams high in the league in assists. Wells, a little show and go, the reverse too strong. Back tap rebound, small retreats beyond the 3-point line. Ty Jerome will let it fly, and down the well it goes.
By Omax to keep the ball alive.
It'll be interesting to see how Golden State deploys Al Horford. He is predominantly a perimeter big, but he'll have a size advantage if he goes into the post.
Well, the first 2 possessions was him in the post. He scored 1, assisted on the other.
Moody off balance, back iron to tear as of late. Jerome another 3 off the back iron, and Santos with the box shot. This has not been a strength for Golden State. They're a very good defensive team, however. Pajemski, a couple of fakes. Horford. Wells against Pajemski. Baseline jumper, well short.
Here as a late, a little mid-range pull-up jump shot. Getting to the basket or the standstill 3.
Pajemski with a drive and a kick out. Will Richard.
As they have minutes available.
G.G. Jackson off the bounce, drives, goes to the rim, and draws a foul. You're talking about 21 years of age against 39 years of age. Has not won a head-to-head matchup with his brother. Yet.
He would love
that deflection, and the Grizzlies with a steal. They have been on a tear defensively. Prosper lost it. Oh, yes! GG. Jackson against Pajemski, and a bad cross-court pass stolen by Payton. Small is back. Pat Spencer will get the... And that was particularly the case in the last game in San Francisco. Small, cutting, it's up, it's in. And
play to shoot or make a move. That time, realizes allows him this 3-point play that he completes.
Ryan in the NBA in the month of February in terms of deflections per game, and they're on a streak of 7 consecutive games with double-digit steals. Horford with the ball fake into the spin, and a flare out to Moody, who goes baseline, the dish inside. Moody ends up with the Hendricks driving. Rupert a 3. Night. Again, they manage him on back-to-back situations. Moody driving. Payton will give it a go from 3 and knock it in. Last night in the loss at New Orleans, and Golden State's lead is 4. Jerome getting the step and hitting the floater.
Over defenders.
Pajemski, a second chance 3 for Golden State. Warriors with the 5 points.
Get a hand up, and he wants them to do a much better job. 7 of 11 start for Golden State, 3 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Spencer driving, has his pocket picked by Rupert. 3 on 2 if they hurry. Ryan finds Taylor.
Good job by Spencer hustling.
And Pajemski misses. Golden State 5-5 on the second night of a back-to-back. Grizzlies a tie of the lead with a long one. Pippen.
It was like for Scotty to get that first jumper to go down as Hendricks knocks down the little free deals, but offensively just could not find a rhythm.
0 for 8, but 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Had a bad night with turnovers as well. Yeah, Quentin Post in for the first time. Plays 7 and 12 when he does not. Quentin Post with the floater in his second season out of Boston College. 6 points last night against the Pelicans. Pippen driving on Pat Spencer. Clayton into the paint, slams on a break, nowhere to go. That was deflected, and Pippen has to retrieve it with now 7 on the shot clock. Scotty with a drive, and tonight.
a lot of people who may not play a lot, if you're on one of these teams, you will start to play.
You are getting opportunities. Pat Spencer, the layoff. Burst upon the scene for Golden State last year, predominantly as a three-point shooter. Hendricks waits out the traffic. Yes, and the points per game with the Grizzlies. He's got 5 tonight. Cam Spencer into the game as he guards Santos. Pat Spencer facing up and filling it up. And roll. Pippen on the way back.
Go at him, Cam.
Welcome to a backyard in suburban Maryland. And Rube
Has been very evident in these 2 games. The on-ball steals, he gets them because of the long arms, able to reach in, and in there, the length to finish.
off the post miss. Pippen, 3, too strong. While Cam Spencer got an assist on that earlier possession, that is now 28 straight assists without a turnover. Here's a Will Richard 3. Cam Spencer, it is the longest streak of assists without a turnover in the NBA this year. Clayton, leaning 3, no. Spencer.
Just continue to get as many good looks for Cam Spencer, especially early in the basketball game.
Because he has struggled with the shot as of late. Pajemski, an air ball in Leon. Rupert has it blocked, but Matt Myers has a Golden State foul. In a new situation, 10 points, 9 boards, 3 steals in the game. Grizzlies with Prosper, Small, Rupert, Clayton, and Spencer and Pajemski right down.
This is something that's new, and if you're going to switch, that means that, number one, you got to talk it out early and switch underneath.
Spencer for that make.
Well, the good thing tonight is going on basketball than on the ball.
Moses Moody back in, guarded by Spencer. 1 minute remaining. Payton on a post-up, one-on-one with Small. Pajemski wheels through and finds a cutting Will Richard. They share the ball as well as any team in the end. Assists on 14 baskets.
They share the ball and they move extremely well away from the ball.
Omax elevates, too strong. Pajemski driving, blocked by Rupert. And 6 the difference, shot clock. Clayton, Omax. Got the shot he wanted, but couldn't put it down. Golden State can hold for the final opportunity here. Horford, a 3, up, over and out of bounds. And the Grizzlies
taken off of and come down on the same foot.
And that's an automatic travel. Moody out of the corner.
One thing the Grizzlies would like to do, you just like to keep up in some way. You just can't allow it to be a huge discrepancy.
Prosper on the back down against Al Horford. Spencer calling for it, trying to take Pajemski off the bounce. Shot clock down to 8. Jerome, shot clock down to 4, guarded by Pat Spencer, and drew the cross.
Maybe that's what it was. The physicality is all that he knows.
So Ty Jerome will go to the free throw line, 86% on the season. Scoring team, they are predominantly a three-point shooting team, but understanding the Grizzlies' relative lack of size and rim protection.
They would do themselves a disservice if they didn't even attack the painted area.
Pajemski off the post up, got by after high school and focused on basketball. First at Loyola Maryland. Jerome, a little turnaround. Rimmed it. Golden State shooting 60% from the floor after shooting 41% last night. Horford, backdoor cut, Payton for the
side. The Warriors, though, their baseline, their corner player is either staying if it's wide open, but they've got 2 nice cuts.
Jerome, that 3's off. Pajemski, full head of steam. Horford, a trailing 3. Got the bounce beyond the arc. Small, blocked by Horford, picked up by Payton. Made more than 200 threes, more than their opponent. Even without Curry, they have plenty of guys who can fill it up from deep. Shot clock down to 5. Against the shot clock, drives, draws a foul, and we'll get 2 really guarding.
Great to visit with you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Fish. Pajemski good with the first, just 6'5". If he leading the Grizzlies in total rebounds, he would be.
Well, there's going to be a revolving door. Nice move here by Javon Small. There'll be a revolving door here at
The other shortest Grizzly that led,
shortest Grizzly
that led the team in total rebounds for a season.
Too many Grizzlies.
Will Richard. I'm going to give you a hint. He wore your old number.
I was going to say Rudy Gay.
Yeah, exactly.
I was trying to think of, we got to be someone at least tenured.
GG misses the three. Radar for that nugget.
Yeah, sport radar.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff in today's report from them. Spencer, drop off for Leones. Will Richard off the side of as Gigi. Bad intentions. Now Ty Jerome. Omax had to leap to reel that in. He drives, missed the floater against Leones. Horford, an open three. Well, remember last year when he was with the Celtics, he single-handedly carried Boston to a win here against the Grizzlies. Prosper to a cutting Spencer for two.
So they want to take away his threes.
Horford, blocked by Gigi. Leone's offensive rebound, Will Richard.
Grizzly, one of those runs from their defense.
Gigi in traffic, follows his own, gritty play.
Quick hops there by Gigi. Quick putback.
At Spencer. And Ty Jerome to steal. Cam, driving angle. Tried to feed a cutting Scott. Dig it out. Golden State, one of the best teams in loose ball recoveries, gets the 50-50 ball there. Posts three is through and for 7.
Last game, Grizzlies gave up.
Out of the corner, an open three.
How about the inbounds? The pass, though, right behind the back of Repair to get Leone's an open look.
And Spencer and
from the baseline corner to the other corner.
However, Golden State had droughts of 4 or more minutes. That's the most in the NBA. Clayton driving, missing. Disappeared here in the period. They are 3 for 10. Meanwhile, Golden State at 60%. Pat Spencer. Rebound Hendricks. Pippen calling for it. Instead, Repair. Now he finds Pippen. And Pippen, a bobble to retie his shoes, so it's 4 on 5. And Pippen with the throwaway. Quinton Post. Leones. Quinton Post. Leones. Pat Spencer. As we go under 5 remaining in the first half.
Too much half-court basketball. Another steal. Run away for Payton. Set in.
Great job.
I enjoy as many. But the airport in general just looks fantastic.
The way they have renovated and refurbished it is absolutely beautiful. Guy Santos into the lane. Drop off for Quinton Post.
With the bigs that he's had to defend.
Pajemski, a leaning three, back iron, and really important minutes. And guys that
these guys are doing a great job of is they're not would be capable of doing in a winning situation and be for a team.
Exactly. Can you as a role player fit into another team and make that team better? There's a great look ahead. Hendricks for 2. 3 games a year ago because of an ankle injury. A one and done at UCF. Pajemski through the lane, and again, give him 9 on the night. Pippen with a drive into a crowd. Repair swings it to Wells. Repair will try a 3 and put it in.
We talked about this before, Barter. You have to be able to temper your aggressiveness on the ball. Good knock away here by Wells.
Clayton with the distribution. Wells in traffic. Pippen. Good.
Biggest issue for him offensively, driving too deep into the painted area with the bigs on the floor.
Post going into a spin. The hook is off. Wells trying to slash, but good cover up by Payton. Shot clock inside of 10. Clayton driving, flicks it off the window, and is boarded by Pajemski. You are whoever Golden State puts on the floor, they can defend and make threes as well.
Forward this season, Guy Santos, the touch from the perimeter, but he was a extra effort hustle guy that has an offensive skill.
Clayton. Walter, 94% from the stripe in his 5th game with the concede.
To have the plus 11 advantage, but also 16.
And they average 15 a game.
Yes.
Moody, back iron. Hendricks' 3 is blocked, but then recovered by Gigi. Javon, Gigi, deep 3, put it in
By the Warriors.
Minute 20 remaining here in the first half.
Good hands, Hendricks.
3 on 2, lob for Gigi in the dunk.
And Hendricks, great hands defensively, and then nice setup to Gigi.
Santos driving. Moody at corner 3. Yeah, Moody sat down for a second after making that. Gigi will try to respond, cannot. Grizzlies came into the game with a streak of 16 consecutive quarters of 25 or more points. They extended that streak in the first quarter. Moody and a 3-shot foul.